got a good friend, Gordon Rothiger, who's a famous trotting driver, and I always asked him, I said, how will I know when I find the right farm? And he said, you'll just know. And I'd probably looked at 100 farms. When the agent got out to open, and Toby said to me, what do you think? And I just said, this is it, just knew straight away. The main thing I wanted was a river. Just coming from the Mallee, you really appreciate water when you live in the country. And we're in between the Lanakuri Reservoir and Kankurran. So there's an environmental flow goes between these two rivers. The first 3 years we come here, we had 3 years of drought. But we never had to cart water, we always had water in the river. Just the river, it's a special place. As you walk around, you'll see we've got some special trees and some special spots along here, and we can plant trees and grow them, but only God can make them grow like this. You know, some of these trees date back to hundreds of years old. We learnt years ago that a horse can use up all its energy trying to keep warm, so we're lucky. From the house down across the river, there's natural areas for them to get out, but out the back there wasn't. So we've planted 60,000 trees around the whole farm, so there's a windbreak in every paddock. We had a bird watcher come along, and he found about 50 species of bird along here. You can hear all the birds now, and it's just, you know, you take it for granted when sometimes you need to stop and listen and have a look around. Here's our log back in the river, and what it's designed to do is act as a filter, but more slow the river down so that the platypus and all the wildlife around here have got somewhere, and when a flood comes it just doesn't go straight through and washes everything away. It's got to actually build up and go over it. So this has been in for about 10 years now, and we have conservation come out and they've got it all graded and written down with all the heights and everything, and they keep monitoring just to see how it's all going. This is a tree of wisdom. You can see all them branches. It's just how many Group 1 winners come off the farm in the next 20 years. Whether it's 50 or 100, it's hard to say.